Episode 11. Gita is a meeting point of various philosophical systems. Hello friends, Shrikant Soman here. I am your fellow traveler in this incredible life journey on our beautiful planet Earth. We are discussing on the subject of rediscovering Gita for the modern world. This is based on the epic book by Sri Aurobindo, Essays on Gita. Let us continue from the previous discussion. Key takeaways. Various branches of philosophy as Monism, Mayavada, Qualified Monism, Sankhya, and Vaishnava Theism. Universal comprehensiveness of Gita. Gita is not a weapon for dialectical warfare. Gita is for realizing the spiritual truth. Gita is a meeting point of various philosophical systems. Let us see how Gita reconciles the various branches of philosophy. Monism. The thought of Gita is not pure and exclusive monism. However, Gita sees in one unchanging, pure and eternal self the foundation of all cosmic existence. Thus it includes monism but is not restricted by it. Mayavada. Gita does not endorse the theory of Mayavada. That is, this world is an illusion. However, it speaks of the Maya of the three modes of Prakriti, Satvic, Rajasic and Tamasic, omnipresent in the created world. Thus, it includes Maya of the but is not restricted by it. Qualified monism. Gita also does not support qualified monism. However, it places in the one his eternal supreme Prakriti which is manifested in the form of the Jiva. As supreme state of spiritual consciousness, the Gita lays most stress on dwelling in divine consciousness in this world, rather than dissolution of the worldly existence, as the supreme state of spiritual consciousness. Sankhya. Gita does not exclusively endorse the Sankhya philosophy. However, it explains the created world by the Sankhya philosophy of the double principle of Purusha and Prakriti. Vaishnava Theism. Gita is not Vaishnava Theism, however it presents to us Krishna, who is the avatar of Vishnu according to the Puranas. Krishna is stated to be the supreme deity. On the one hand, the Gita allows no essential difference between Krishna and the relationless Brahman. On the other hand, Gita proclaims Krishna to be the Lord of beings who is also the master of the universe and the friend of all creatures, while at the same time, Krishna is also not inferior to the Supreme Brahman. In other words, Krishna, while being relationless Brahman, is also at the same time having relations with this manifested world. Universal comprehensiveness of Gita. The spiritual synthesis of the Gita is like that of Upanishads of the earlier period. It is both spiritual and intellectual. It avoids every type of rigid determination. This helps in not compromising the main feature of Gita, universal comprehensiveness. Gita is not a weapon for dialectical warfare. Dialectical means concerned with or acting through opposing forces. The polemist. Polemics equals the practice of engaging in controversial debate or dispute. Commentators on Gita found this scripture established as any one of the three highest Vedantic authorities to the exclusion of others. They attempted to turn it into a weapon of offense and defense against other schools and systems, as per their convenience and suitability. The aim of Gita is precisely the opposite of this. The Gita is not a weapon for dialectical warfare. Gita is for realizing the spiritual truth. It is a gate opening on the whole world of spiritual truth and experience. The view of the Gita embraces all the provinces of that supreme truth viewed differently and approached differently by the different philosophies. In other words, though Gita maps out, it does not cut up or build walls or hedges to confine our vision.